So this is going to be a reading for my Pisces. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be a look at truths that you need to hear from now until the 15th of November. Now, this is general. This is also a tarot reading where basically you're just supposed to use this video to kind of help you navigate decisions or actions you want to take. The purpose of this video is not to necessarily like predict like any crazy events or anything like that. Again, with general readings, it can only be so accurate. So I do recommend getting a personal, regardless of who it's with. Just make sure you go to somebody who gives you the answers that you need. But let's go ahead and get straight into it. What are the truths that my Pisces need to hear in regards to their journey from now until November 15th? It's so funny how these cards flip. Okay, we're just gonna let it rock. So we have the Queen of Earth, the Emperor, and the Three of Earth. Okay, so your need to have everything perfect or to have full control could really push opportunity away from you. That's the first thing that I heard. This is like either wanting to control like outside events or even people around you. This is making sure you understand you can't control how other people act towards you, how loyal they are, how consistent they are, the amount of time they want to invest in this connection, shoot, the amount of money they want to invest into it. That's not something you guys can control. And that may be something you guys maybe need to understand so that you don't personally get upset where people kind of draw their energy back, or because I'm getting this energy of like abandonment issues strongly. Right? Some of you are strongly experiencing abandonment issues. And once you start to understand that we don't own anything in this lifetime, literally nothing but our souls and ourselves, no physical object, no person, no house, no nothing. We own nothing except our soul and our physical vessel. But even that doesn't come with us. So once you get that understanding, you're able to remove the attachment aspect to people. But kind of going into that too, that's another thing that's coming up. Spirit is speaking to like attachment you guys have to someone or someone has with you. It's coming to a point to where it's unhealthy. Like some of you guys are losing sense of who you are because you're so worried about the other person. Like losing sight of personal goals. Not on top of your stuff like how you need to be. Or is this person where they're too caught up in your light and they're not focused enough on themselves? Another thing I'm seeing when it comes to like finances, Spirit is saying it's really a good idea for you guys to take the time to save your finances, put money away for a rainy day. Okay, not saying that there's going to be a rainy day, but this is saying like, this is being more strategic with how your money's being put out. Especially if you're, you know, having complaints around money around this time frame. Oh, another message I just got. Okay, so yeah, and then Queen of Swords in reverse. So a lot of you are trying to build with somebody who may not be on the same page as you or may not have the same vision. And that's okay. I mean, every person that you date may not have the same wants you do. Okay, you may want to have kids, or you may want to do all these things, and the person you may be dating may not necessarily want that. Or you may, you know, want to move across country and do this, and then your person may not. It's okay. It's just being able to either compromise, and if you know you guys can't compromise, then it's not wasting your time anymore. But I do definitely see where some of you guys are interested in someone who does not have the same vision as you. It could be as simple as you wanting to be in a committed relationship and this person's not ready, or they just don't want to. Another truth, some of you guys have someone who's really bitchy around you. This could be an air sign specifically, doesn't have to be. This could also be an Aries, but it seems like you have somebody who's like really bitchy around you, and yeah, you could be soaking up those vibrations. This could even be a coworker. But whoever this person is, you don't have to take their shit. And if this is at work, there's definitely a need for you to find either a new approach to dealing with this person where you don't have to deal with them at all in the office place, or maybe finding a new job if it's becoming too unbearable, because that's another thing that's coming up. What other truths does my Pisces need to hear at the moment? All in. Huh. Okay, a message that just stood out. Some of you think that if your relationship isn't high intensity, that it's boring and that you need to leave it. So like some of you feel like because you've been in a relationship for so long and it's like quote unquote boring because you guys have been together for such a long period of time and all this jazz, right? Make sure you're not chasing a thrill, excitement, just to kind of kick to the curb something that's actually built on stability. Because with any relationship, unfortunately, the longer you're in it, the more boring it becomes. It doesn't become more exciting unless you guys make it more exciting. That's something you need to deliberately do. But no relationship just becomes just, I don't know, this most exciting thing in like 15, 20 years from now. Okay, it dies down. The sexual energy is not the same. So that's a given. But is that enough for you to leave that situation? That's something you have to really ask yourself. Okay. And for a lot of you, I'm gonna be honest, some of you need to be more consistent in the things that you say you want. With the all-in card, it's like some of you are very half-assy. I don't know if that's a word, but it's like you're half-assing your own stuff, where it's like you want to do this, but then you like slightly do it and then you pull away. Then you come back to it, then you pull away. Especially with like a business idea or like career thing that you're trying to do. And then also with the superhero card, some of you are like constantly always trying to save people around you and be the savior, that you need to really save yourself from some situations that you guys are in that you don't need to be in. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. I hope that this reading was helpful. If you took something from it, definitely thumbs it up and subscribe. If you want a reading, check out the information below. Understand, I do offer same-day readings now, but my time slots are very limited. I'm not taking that many readings, maybe 2 a day, just for my mental health, because I was taking way too many and just a lot of energies I was dealing with, okay? Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.